Debate's one of those activities that we all get into, and we're given a lot of the positive things associated with debate, but we're not given a lot of like the negative things associated with debate and how to like resolve them. One of the biggest things with debate is how to manage stress that we get from the activity and things around the activity. So, why is debate stressful? Well, first off, it's a lot of work, right? You're prepping a lot, not just like for one day, but multiple weeks in advance, even a few months. If your topic lasts all year, you're prepping from the very beginning of the year to the end of the year on the one topic, right? Uh, Traveling, when it's in person, can take a full day. And going through either a long drive or the airport, going to a hotel, having to, be away from home in the comfort of your own bed can be a stressful experience. And lastly, the competition itself can be very, very stressful because having good debates with a lot of clash or losing a hard round can be draining on yourself. Not even to talk about the people associated in debate that may make your life a little bit more stressful than not by either having toxic teammates or toxic competitors. And those things are things that we need to like live with in debate, but it doesn't mean that we can't like de-stress uh, around those experiences. So what are the things that we can do to relieve some of the stress that we experience in debate? Well, one of the first things that I always talk about with my debaters is to have a good night of sleep before the round or before the tournament so that you're energized from the beginning of the day all the way to the end of the day. So 7 to 8 hours of sleep is generally what I advise. Now, does it always happen? No, because everyone is prepping the night before until 3 or 4 a.m. and then wake up all groggy, and then everything starts off slightly not in the best. But, you want to have the optimal amount of sleep as much as you can so that you can be as prepared and as well rested as you can be. The second thing I try to advise my students and generally people is to eat and drink. Some people can't really eat during tournaments because of stress, but you should definitely at least try to drink and stay hydrated. When you're dehydrated towards this activity, you'll find that your own way of debating will be affected. You won't be talking as well, you won't be enunciating as well. You'll find that your process of how to make decisions in the round will go down because you are dehydrated and your body is craving water or something similarly. Um, One of the things I also stress is prep accordingly. Last minute prep is something that we all do, especially if you have to deal with policy centric style debates, by keeping uniqueness, updates, and finding answers to a lot of like different positions as you're hitting them. That's a thing, but you shouldn't be doing all that prep, including like your case writing as well as your negative writing the night before. That just means that you're going to be stressed out from the beginning of the tournament all the way to the end. Now, let's say that you do get stressed out in the round, right? Let's say you do get stressed around the debate tournament, whether it's in person or in person or out of person, i.e., online. So what can you do? Well, one of the things that has helped me when I was a debater and has helped a lot of my debaters is by going on a walk, leaving the space where the debate is, and just going for a little nature walk, whether it's 2 or 3 minutes thing, you would just like leave, right? Now, if you're in a tournament yourself, you may want to inform an adult and go with some friends on your team so that you are not alone. Or if you are in a very enclosed environment at the tournament, just go find a little corner to yourself where you can just be away from the entire stress of the debate. For online, one of the things I stress a lot is to leave the room that you're debating in and literally do anything else that is not debate related, i.e., go make a cup of tea, go outside and play with your puppy or your kitties, or just go for a short walk as well, so that you can be away from the environment that's causing you the stress that's associated with what you're feeling, right? Leaving the thing that creates your stress is a good way to de-stress. So having hobbies also that is not centered around debate helps. Something like gaming, reading, knitting, playing an instrument, literally anything non debate related as a hobby is important for you because even if you are at a debate tournament, you can do that hobby to disconnect yourself from the tournament environment and go into a world where you are less stressed out, right? If this is during the season and this is not during a tournament, you can also do those hobbies so that your world doesn't revolve around debate. Because if debate is stressing you out, then the chances are, if all you do is debate 24/7 and you don't have anything outside non-debate related, it makes the stress management during debate tournaments much more difficult. So having a hobby and having friends who are not debate related is really important in ways to manage stress within the debate itself. And lastly, one of the things I do stress is having friends to talk to about your problems in debate, whether they're debate friends or not debate friends, because those people will allow you to give a healthy vent so that you are not just like holding it inside and accumulating it and releasing it in the middle of a round to cause a toxic environment towards a competitor and your judges. If that happens, it just does not result in a good anything, whether it becomes your ballot, the RFD at the end, or the experience that you will get centered around anything else. So something to keep in mind. That being said, these are only just some of the stress related things that we can do. There are definitely many more. If you have your own way to manage stress during debate rounds and debate tournaments, don't be afraid to leave a comment in the video. Thank you.